Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. What we're going to be doing today is going through some programming memes. It's a bit of a different video, it's not going to be as serious. Basically, I saw a video on Keep On Coding where he was reviewing programming memes. I thought it was pretty jokes. And yeah, I thought I'd kind of do the same kind of video. So we're on Reddit, we're going through programmer humor, and I figured I'd just look at the most popular memes that are there right now. I doubt any of these are going to be that funny, but who knows? Maybe I'll laugh a bit. I doubt I'll laugh. But yeah, I'll try to go through them and explain it to you guys. See if you can, look at the meme yourself before I explain it and understand. But yeah, let's look at these memes. Cartoon overflow code, Stack Overflow code. Okay, so the first one I laughed. I know I said I wasn't gonna laugh, but this is pretty jokes. Basically, you look at your project, you see the code, and it's the exact same as Stack Overflow code, but it just looks different, right? This is basically what every programmer does. Is kind of you run into a bug, you look it up on Stack Overflow, and then you kind of use those solutions to fix your own. So that's actually pretty jokes. Yeah, well, you see this a lot, right? A lot of companies are gonna have job postings, and you see, junior dev looking for a junior developer with 5 years of experience, right? You could really got to look out for these kind of job postings. These are companies you really don't want to work for. But yeah, it's pretty funny. Okay, these are kind of weak. These are kind of weak. Let me go. Let me go top of all time. What's this? Don't dead open inside. Emergency alert system. Missile alert test. You selected missile alert. It's making a joke, right? Missile alert test. You'd think it was the top. The top was a button and the bottom was a button, but it's actually the left is a button and the right is a button. Yeah, it's pretty funny. My spouse, an artist, not in tech, working her way through a C++ class. Let me know if you need help. Will do. 2 hours later. How's it going? Fine. I'm cheating. I Google for stuff I don't know. Yeah, I mean the same thing as before, right? The kind of the running joke is that all developers really do is just Google and then find their solutions and then use them in their actual job, right? So, yeah, I mean, none of these jokes are really that crazy. Starts typing a new line of code. IDE, what is that? What are you writing? Tell me right now. Yeah, completes the line. Oh, well, never mind. Yeah, literally. When you start writing something, there's 10 different colors. Everything's wrong. Everything's underlined. Like a couple of different pop-ups appear. When you actually add the semicolon at the very end, everything goes away. Yeah, I've been there. That's hilarious. This is really funny. This is basically just how a sorting algorithm works. It tries out, does it fit here? No. And then it keeps, seeing if it can fit until it can actually fit. That is hilarious. And then that one doesn't fit now. This is really, really funny. Whoever made this is really jokes. I'll give that an upvote. Oh, can I even do that? Maybe not. The pains of CSS. Me makes a small CSS change. My site. Yeah. Yeah, most of the time this is kind of saying that, whenever you make a small CSS change, everything breaks. Everything breaks on your website, and that's kind of how it is most of the time. I'm not even going to lie. Anything you try to do, things move all the way to the right, all the way to the left. And then here the mouth is on top of the nose. It's pretty funny. Thank you guys, you're the real heroes. Asking a question on Stack Overflow. Stupid question, read the documentation. The one guy who actually read the question. Yeah, Stack Overflow is the GOAT. When you have something you want answered, Stack Overflow will tell you. Trust. And there will usually be a ton of people calling you stupid, but one person will read it. Yeah. What about this one? Picture like this is called a tree. If you want to know why the tree is growing upside down, ask the computer scientists who introduced this convention. The conventional wisdom is that they never went out of the room, and so they never saw a real tree. Yeah, this is kind of a tree. And as you can see, it goes up to down, right? The root node is at the top and then it goes down. So yeah, it's upside down. That's pretty jokes. They probably did never go outside. You really don't go outside much if you're a programmer. Not gonna lie, I haven't been outside in days. So sales team presenting the solution PowerPoint, excited customer, engineering team knowing it's not possible. This is the story of my life. So many times that someone that's not involved in tech would say something and kind of offer a solution, but it's not actually possible to make. This is actually hilarious. And then the engineering team knows it's not actually possible. Developers who still make 120K a year after studying for 15 years. A nerdy teen who learned Vue.js in 2 months on Udemy and built Tinder for Cats app. That's making millions. I mean, yeah, you can make any app and make millions on it. You don't have to go to university or be a developer for 20 years. You can make an app after knowing how to code for 6 months and then be a millionaire. So that's pretty funny. Tinder for Cats, is that real? Is that a real app? If having coffee in the morning doesn't wake you up, try deleting a table in production database instead. Oh boy. This has happened to a couple of my friends, Basically, what it's saying is, an app or any kind of product relies on a database for all the data it shows, all the data it processes. And so if you delete a part of that database, suddenly there's a lot of things missing, and everything's like, things can break on an app. So if you delete a table is basically one place where data is stored, and it's running in production. It could break a whole app. So that's pretty scary, not gonna lie. If this happens, it's horrible, really. But yeah, that would definitely wake you up in the morning. Why do we need a backend? Why not just connect the front end to the database? Yeah, and why do we eat and go to the bathroom when we can throw the food directly in the toilet? Facts. Whoever wrote this is a genius. That's a perfect comeback. Remember, a few hours of trial and error can save you several minutes of looking at the README. Yup. Why do people... So many times I just don't read the README when I see a new repository or something. It happens so often. And you start using a new library, and then you have no idea what's going on, and the answer's right in the README. If you guys learn from these mistakes, he's making a database, he's sorting it twice. Select start from contacts where behavior equals nice. SQL clauses coming to town. Here, basically, it's saying SQL is a language you can use to communicate with databases, and so this is saying that when Santa decides which kids to give gifts to because they're nice, he selects star from contacts, which is a table where their behavior is nice. It's basically a SQL statement that selects all from a database where they were nice. That's pretty funny. When a coworker wants to do a code review, don't touch my garbage. Are all developers just like rats? What is this? What even is this animal? Possum? I don't even know. Actual photo of me approving and merging my own pull request in my own private repo where I'm the only dev pushing code. Yeah, literally. Damn, I wish I could upload these. Maybe I can't. Can I downvote? Whatever. When you get your first job with all the knowledge you got from your CS degree. Yeah, guys, any first job is going to be super complicated. You think you're prepared, your CS degree gives you all this foundations, all this knowledge, and you think you're ready, you think you're going to go out there and start off already coding and doing amazing, but it's going to take you a long time to really get the gears going. I'm talking several months. And so it might feel like this. It might feel like you're completely unprepared. You don't have the skills required, but trust. If you trust the process, you give yourself time, you'll do great. But that's definitely how it feels like when your first job, you have no idea. And that's completely normal. Others, why do you always use IJ variables and loops? Programmers, it's the law. Why is it I and J? I don't know. I do the same thing. I mean, since I started learning how to code, it's always just been I and J. I wonder why it's actually that. That's so funny. It's the law. I never thought about it, but yeah, it's always IJ. And, if God forbid you have 3 nested for loops, then it becomes a K. That's hilarious. The giant bug I still don't want to fix. Me fixing a typo in the README. Yeah, I mean... This is kind of just saying, you're avoiding the real work by just fixing something in the instructions, but the real work is that there's a huge bug that it's going to be hard to fix, right? This is kind of a problem that a lot of developers face, and what you got to do is you kind of change your attitude towards bugs to treat it as a challenge instead of work that you don't want to do. But that's pretty funny. Happy 17th birthday. That's jokes. It's just 17 in binary. So 0001 0001. I mean, this is so nerdy, but that's bad. That's so bad. Time to get up and convince someone to become a software programmer. With the shots fired at this channel. Jeez. Only way to show me a genius. Well, I guess people have feelings of power. Money, status, using the terminal in front of other non-programmers. You feel so sick. It's so funny. Yeah, that's so true. Sometimes my friends or something have seen me use terminal. And it's like, whoa, think you're hacking, but... That's hilarious. So guys, I hope you have enjoyed me kind of taking a look at these memes. Let me know if you guys like this kind of content. These aren't that jokes, but they're kind of cringe, but looking at them, you can't help but laugh. I had a good time going through these. Let me know if you guys want this similar content in the future. If you like the content, feel free to like and subscribe, leave a comment down below. And yeah, guys, I'll see you next time. Take it easy.